With me right now, we have a dynamic young lady. She is the facilitator and one of the moderators for Youth Speak Up. I speak of Kimberly Gilbert. Welcome.
Thank you, Whitney.
Yes. As usual, I mean, you come vibrant with your energy, and I'm sure with this project and being a facilitator, it's a mind-blowing experience. Let us know about that experience. Let's start there.
Most definitely. As a facilitator, yes, everyone knows the obvious, which is you come to impart knowledge. But at the end of the day, what's usually special for me is the exchange of that energy with young people, as well as being able to learn from them.
Ooh.
That is the part that people don't really get when you think about as a facilitator. You're not just coming to talk. It's not a lecture. It's an exchange. And for me, that is one of the most fulfilling parts because I get to understand their realities, what they live through, and some of their experiences, which actually helps me because now I get a better understanding of how can I help.
Okay.
You know, so to me, that's one of the most rewarding, fulfilling parts.
Do you start off by even saying that? How can I help? Because it
Not
seems
necessarily.
like is it that you get a lot of the youths connecting with you. It sounds like that to me. Is it that they just gravitate to you because you look like one of them, very youthful? Or what is it that makes them say, Kimberly, here, this is what it is, and this is what maybe I'm going through on?
Right. What I think it is that I'm very real in the sense that I would share an experience with you that I've had. And because I have worked through my stuff, you know, it's easy for me to share something because I've already worked through that and I'm no longer traumatized by it.
Okay.
You know, and it can connect with someone and their lived realities because sometimes we stray.
Far away sometimes.
Yes.
We have to pull them back in.
Yeah. And I think it's because of that they feel open. And one thing that I love to create with young persons is a safe space.
Ooh, that's
and
it again.
Sometimes not just a safe space, but a brave space where they're able to share their stories among everybody. And one of the things I say if I ask a question, I say, remember, there's a point in time when I didn't know this, huh? You know, you have to humble yourself too.
You have to bring it back. Yes.
Exactly, because I remember my days of not knowing and my days of learning. So for me, it's so fulfilling to be able to now impart that on others who do not know. Yes. And now they would know. So I love to create that safe space. It's a non-judgmental space. And because I've been around the block a few times in terms of being a part of different forums, seminars, learning different things, meeting different people, some of the topics or some of the things that they bring up, I'm able to say, hey, I know somebody who can help you with X. I know somebody that can help you with Y, or share my bits of knowledge of the different nuances of things that come up during the conversation.
Have you ever learned anything from any of the participants that blew your mind? Like, saying, oh, I didn't know that. From your experiences?
Well, only one I remember right now specifically is technology. So I was talking to them about digital spaces and they were able to share with me certain digital spaces. One is called Discord. That is, that was me. One is called Discord, that you can actually have virtual conversations, limes, that type of thing that are in video.
Okay.
And it's for persons with common interests. So it's a chat room. Then you can have a bot that welcomes people to the room. Yeah, it's really exciting.
And interactive.
Very interactive. So it's something that I actually downloaded and looked at, you know, different spaces, different rooms that I could even learn from and share my knowledge in as well. So yeah, that's one of the things. And something that shocked me, but not in a good way, is the reality of the fact that nobody's really teaching young people about sexual and reproductive health. Yeah.
Oh my
That
goodness.
one really blew my mind because although I'm in the field, I felt as though there's more that I can do as somebody with the knowledge to share with young people. And it's something that I'm actually looking into now.
I am happy to hear that. And
yeah.
I think the taboo behind talking about sex education, people think it's like you're going to put in a video or stream porn. It's not like that.
I told them the other day because I'm also on the National AIDS Coordinating Committee. And last weekend, I hosted a video series chatting with young people about HIV and different things. And the first topic that we did was called Taboo Nothing. Because it's time to open up that box.
Listen, and use the right terms. use the right terms.
You're on the ball with me, yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand how that irks me so much, because I am fed up of adults using the medical term for body parts on may it be the male or female anatomy.
Yep.
And calling it butterfly and cocoa and all this and muff. Like, when are we going to stop this? This is not normal.
And it's a deeper conversation when you look at how you describe a male part versus how you describe a female part, because a male part, they give more aggressive warlike names. A gun.
Yes, yeah.
And the ladies' parts have such light and
flower.
fairy, da. But
The
let's
bluff.
not talk about
That's time. But I think that is something that is very important.
Yes.
Because it's almost like not just educating the young people, because obviously they're intrigued by that. They will want to know, because it's something fresh and new. It's just like something that you have never done as an adult, and you're experiencing it for the first time. It will be exciting and you want to know more.
Exactly.
But it's where the information is coming from that is very important, because people could twist things to take advantage of young people. And this is where you step in with that initiative. And I think that is commendable.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you need to educate some of the adults, the mature adults too, because they're still stuck in that taboo phase, and you have a child, you don't need to talk about sex or anything about that with them yet, because it's uncomfortable. No, it's not.
When somebody
safe space.
Somebody else is sharing with the child. You're not sharing with the child, but
Somebody else,
letting
and
them
surely
know.
it may not be a safe space.
Exactly.
Yeah, that you want it to be. You're so cool.
Thank you.
Very, very cool. I
Likewise.
understand why that the young people really gravitate to you, because you listen. You want to know more.
Of course.
And figure out ways of how we can make it better.
Exactly. Why else we speaking? Because it's
You're
such a
wasting
complain
time.
whole day wasting time.
We're not complaining. This is
let's find a
a solution, because many times you complain with no solution. You complain and then you say, so what shall we do? I don't know, I was just complaining. Crickets. That's bad, right? That's terrible.
As Queen Africa say, keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself. If you don't have a solution to something, to me, the best thing is not to be quiet about it, because something is...
Somebody could hear you.
Could hear you and
could
can
run
assist.
with it. Yeah.
But say, how could I do better? How could we do better? Could you help? Nothing wrong with asking to help.
And like I say, how can we do better?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we think that's for somebody else to do.
It's
So
all of
parents
us.
leave it for teachers to do. Teachers uncomfortable with their own sexuality sometimes, or they just don't want to be in that space and have that
Uncomfortable.
conversation. So they are leaving it for somebody else. The church or religious bodies don't want to talk about it.
Because it's frightening.
Exactly. And I always say, school, your academics is preparing you for life later on so that you can have a certain standard of living.
Yep.
But how could you have that without health? And sexual and reproductive health is actually your social well-being, your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health has a part to play. All of that come together is your sexual and reproductive health. But we sometimes always think penis, vagina.
I'm sorry, you're just preaching. And it's when you're dumping it, you kept it real. You kept it real. But what could you leave our young people here today on Youth Speak Up? Yes, we are speaking up. We are all speaking up. Even if you feel young inside.
Right.
Because we all have some inner youth in us still. It's still embedded in us. But what could you say to the young ones listening and wanting to do more, wanting to find a solution?
For me, one, educate yourself. Try to find the right sources that you can get information from.
Yeah.
Two, be a safe space yourself. Because within that, you're going to do more good than harm. And if you cannot take the load or the burden of everything, because sometimes you have to create space for people.
Okay.
Because within your own life, you're going through your tragedies, you're going through your things, and somebody may come to compound that with something else. But create space, for that. And also, if you cannot at that point in time,
You just
let
cannot.
them know. Let
You
them know.
cannot.
I can't right now.
Deal with that.
Take care of yourself and do work on yourself. Because I think self-work is really important. I could tell you, self-work is essential. Sometimes people ask, why are you so vibrant? Why are you so carefree? And it's not that life is always, on
Glitter and gold.
glitter, gold, and you're that happy. But a lifeline goes like this: up, down, and that's life.
Wow.
You take it and you roll with it.
Roll
you
with the
have
punches,
faith.
yes.
Yeah, and you roll with the punches and you go with it. So I would say definitely educate yourself and to create a safe space within yourself so that others can confide in you or can seek assistance, and then be fearless. I say that.
Oh my goodness, you won't even hear what I said that exact word to Dr. Boudram.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying it here.
Mm-hmm.
Fearless is the way to go, because that is where you will win.
Yeah. I have been fearful for a long time in my life, right? As much as I have the capabilities or whatnot, sometimes I was still reserved. And it's still something that I'm battling with to an extent, but I'm doing a lot better now.
Yes.
And I always say it was Kimmy face that would come out, because Salon can tell you I've been very shy and timid. You know, that's how he met me.
You could fool me.
That's how he met me. But I don't know who's that person that used to show up and tell people how to put condoms on penis.
Oh, like the confidence.
The confidence would come out. I said that's Kimmy face would come out and do this type of work. But
I think it's the passion.
Yeah.
It's the passion that's driving you. It was always there, but you needed the spark, and you got that.
I got the spark. I got the support, and I'm really, really grateful.
Because those sides of you, it's you.
Mm-hmm. That is this exact thought that was going through my mind. It's me.
Yeah, it's you. It was always you.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes you may need persons to light the fire for you to shine.
Most definitely.
And you're shining.
The grace or just...
No. That's too much. No, but honestly, like all jokes aside, you're far to go.
Thank you.
Your energy is spectacular. And I think you stick with what you're doing. Mm-hmm. You're calling from God for sure. You will tap into a lot of youths and spark their light.
I'd love to do that.
You're doing it.
I'd love to do that. Because I was saying to someone, you know, I've been a part of the youth movement locally and even regionally. And I feel like my time to give back. And that's why I was really glad to be a part of the Youth Speak Up project and really have that opportunity to sit with young people that I wouldn't have the opportunity to sit with normally. I may not have had that personal reach, you know. So to be a part of this project and do that, even when I had done the session on creating safe spaces, stemming out of that, 2 young persons took it upon themselves, Kareem Rice and Adina Sandy, and they created a safe space vlog or YouTube, a live on Instagram. They go live every Thursday with no holds barred. And so they have their open forum session where they talk and they ventilate and they do their thing. And for me, that was like really exciting because it's like, I sparked that.
You see? That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, so that for me is lovely. And I'd love to see at the end of Youth Speak Up all of the young persons that are doing their projects, doing what they believe in, because I know what my passion is and it's not necessarily going to be the same as theirs. Correct. But I'd love to be a part of that process to really help them be their authentic self and really foster their development because, sorry, I'm going to rattle on a little bit.
No, you.
A lot of times we tend to think of young people as they're lacking something. And even when I was coming here, the driver was saying, young people lacking, I was like, no. That's a deficit perspective. We need to look at, are we creating the environments for young people to grow? Because I see young people as seeds. You get a pea seed, a mustard seed, any kind of seed, a Corelli seed. The seed already knows what it's supposed to be. The potential is already there.
It's there.
What we have to do is create the environment for that seed to thrive.
Yep.
And that is what young people need. It's not a deficiency that they have. We are the ones that lack it.
We are the cripples.
Yeah.
We are the cripples.
We're not looking at ourselves.
They're not fearless. Mm-mm. So they remove the fearlessness from the young ones because it is dealing with my insecurities that I see, and I don't want you, because I'm seeing the potential.
It's a lot of projecting.
Listen, we could go on and on.
Yeah.
You need to stop. Ladies and gentlemen, Kimberly Gilbert. You have far to go.
Thank you so much, Whitney.
The fire.
Blazing.
Call you Phoenix.
Blazing.
I can call you Phoenix.
I like that.
Yeah. Kimberly the Phoenix.
Thank you.